Hi Gemini, I hope you're all doing well. This is your love reading for August, mid-August 2020. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. And remember, it's not going to resonate for everyone, so just allow your intuition to guide you to anything that feels meaningful for you. And you could check out the other signs that make up your chart. Sometimes those readings have additional messages, and thank you all so much for your support. If this resonates, please feel free to like and subscribe. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to see what the message is for you regarding love, Gemini, for mid-August. And we're getting trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. All right, so something about trust going on. So let's get more to this story here. And we're getting the Three of Wands, the Six of Swords, whoa, and the Hierophant. All right, so we have the overall energy about trust and accepting that your inner voice is always going to guide you correctly. We have the Three of Wands. This is about you, being very passionate, very optimistic, looking towards your future. We have the Six of Swords. It feels to me like you've moved away from something so that you can move towards maybe having more trust and having more faith. With this Hierophant card, for me, sometimes that comes in as an energy that's about faith. So we have the message, the main message is one of trust, and we have the Hierophant, major arcana, for faith. So it feels to me like you're going to be very positive about the future, maybe about any kind of trust issue that you've had. You're maybe moving away from that issue and moving towards having faith when it comes to a love situation. So let's get a card for the Three of Wands, the Six of Swords, and the Hierophant. And we're getting the King of Swords. So there you are. You're going to be very powerful when you trust your inner voice, trust your intuition. You allow yourself to have faith. You move away from any old energy of mistrust that maybe you've been hanging on to, allowing your mind to override your inner voice. But we do have you being very optimistic when you're thinking about your future, looking towards your future. And then we have your energy, Gemini, with this King of Swords. You're very in your power with a lot of clarity coming in. So for some of you, you could be dealing with a Taurus with this Hierophant energy. But let's get a card for this row. And we're getting passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So that feels to me like when you're allowing your intuition to guide you, it allows you to be in your power, Gemini, to be very, very balanced, very, in your authority, very clear in your thinking. And that's going to allow you this trust of your inner voice. Whatever this trust issue is, whether it's not trusting your inner voice, your intuition, or whether it's an issue of trust regarding some type of love situation, you actually allowing your intuition to guide you is going to actually start this in motion where you're actually looking forward to your future very optimistically, with passion. You're going to go into your future with passion, and you're moving away from something, maybe this mistrust of your intuition or mistrust of another person, and you're having faith here with the Hierophant card. And this is going to lead you to be in your power. You're very powerful when you can listen to your intuition, to your inner voice, because it's going to guide you correctly. And then we have passion. This is a love reading, so there is going to be passion that can come into your life regarding a love situation, or it could just be that you suddenly become very trusting or very passionate about your life, now that you're allowing that inner voice to guide you on this journey here. So let's get some more cards here. And we're getting the Two of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and the Lovers. So it does feel to me like you being in your power and having faith and trust is actually going to bring you a deep spiritual connection, either deepening a connection with an existing person or actually having this soulmate energy start to come into your life. It feels to me like you've made the decision that you're just going to allow, your truth and clarity, because your intuition is guiding you to go towards your future. And with this Seven of Wands, it feels to me with this card that you're just, you're victorious over defeat. You might have been a little defensive, on guard regarding, trusting your intuition or trust in general. But you are going to overcome this kind of defensive energy here. And once you can overcome this defensive energy that you've had going on regarding trust, regarding faith, because you're in your power, there's this little inkling in your intuition about this passionate situation. And that's going to allow this lover's energy to come in, this deep spiritual connection with another person. So let's get a card for the Two of Swords and the Seven of Wands and the Lovers. And we're getting the Wheel. So this old cycle of mistrust is, the cycle is going to end so that a new cycle of trust and of faith can come into a love situation. So let's get a card for this row. And we're getting attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So very positive energy. We have attraction. We have passion. Like I said, it feels to me like once you start allowing your intuition to guide you in regards to a love situation, it's going to guide you correctly towards this soulmate energy. And we're going to have passion and we're going to have attraction. And, you make the decision once you're getting in your power here, allowing your intuition to guide you, being, standing in your clarity, being very, very powerful in your clarity. Letting down your guard here, that's allowing this loving energy to come in. And that old cycle, has ended and a new cycle of passion and attraction can begin. This Wheel of Fortune, it's about destiny. So it does feel like this might be a destined connection. It's about karma. It can be about good luck. So very fortunate energy for you. So let's see what the best advice is for Gemini. And we're getting codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. It feels like for some of you, if you have actually had a hard time trusting somebody that you're connecting with, you might be a little bit addicted to that energy of mistrust. You first, instead of, trusting somebody until they prove you differently, you actually go right to the mistrust. Or you kind of overthink things instead of allowing this inner voice to guide you, and you use your mental energy in regards to an emotional situation when this emotional situation is actually calling for you to go to lead with your emotions and not overthink a love situation. It feels like that's this codependency issue right there. It's about your trust. It's about having faith. But like I said, sometimes with this King of Swords, it's about being very logical, very, very reasonable, very rational, wanting the truth about everything. And it feels to me like this is just a message that if you can make the decision to trust your intuition, it's not going to steer you wrong. Try not to overthink that. You might be a little bit addicted to using your head over your heart, and it feels like this codependency card is just a little caution about, don't allow, being addicted to always needing logical, rational reason in your truth and clarity, that you can actually still be in your power, but allow loving energy to come into your life and move away from this mistrust of your inner voice, maybe overriding your intuition with your mental energy. because we do have passion and attraction coming in. We do have the Lover's card, um, and the Wheel of Fortune, which is that old cycle of using your mental energy to guide you in regards to a loving situation is coming to an end. And you can actually have this beautiful, deep spiritual connection by allowing trust to come in, trust and faith, and accepting that your inner voice will always guide you correctly. So I hope this was helpful, Gemini. And until next time, I'm wishing you lots of love and many blessings.